So hello, Kyren. How are you? I hope you're doing fine before just before the Worlds. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really good. It's obviously good to see you back from Turkey. Yeah, looking forward to this event. It's probably, for me, the best place in the world to play snooker. So, yeah, looking forward to getting started.
Yeah. When we were having a dinner in Turkey, remember with Enes, yourself,
Yeah.
and your brother, and you told us something really special. You actually taught us a life lesson in my mind.
Yeah.
You told that "I am" is the strongest word,
Yeah.
and like, would you explain that mentality of yours a little bit?
It's just about being positive. You've got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're going to go nowhere. So, yeah, I remember speaking to Enes, and he had a little bit of doubt, I think. So I just said, look, tell yourself you are going to do it. You are going to play well. You are going to win. So, yeah, I am is an important phrase.
Yeah. So like actually, you can believe in yourself. I believe in myself, but sometimes it is really hard to maintain that self belief. I usually doubt myself in nowhere, and like when it's not even that there's a reason. So
Yeah.
how can you maintain this self belief to yourself?
Lots of practice. You have to practice it. It's come from many hours of practicing on the table and off the table for me. So, I've had parents that have always been very positive and have encouraged me to be confident. So, yeah, I've got good people around me, and that always helps.
So you yourself is called warrior, and like you're very strong when you're coming back, but when you're in front, sometimes things doesn't go really well. What kind of changes you could do to improve your front running skills?
I don't know really. Sometimes I think it's been a case of just my opponent has just played so well. And sometimes you just have to say, do you know what? You played well, you deserve your victory. There was not much I could do there. So every time that happens, you try and learn from it and work on something a little bit different. But there's not too much that you can change. You just have to keep being positive, keep being strong, and try your best.
Okay. So I'm really interested in snooker technique, and in your cue action, there's a little stop after you start. Just after you start, you stop
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
Could you explain that pause a little bit?
Yeah, I've always done it. I've always had that from a very young age in my cue action. So that pause is like a concentration aid. So as I pause, it gives me a second to just concentrate on what I'm doing, and then it makes me release the cue and hopefully do what I want it to do.
Does it take off from your cue power a little bit?
No, not for me. I think if anything, it helps me because I have too much cue power. On these fast cloths, you don't need that much. So sometimes it's a good thing.
Yeah. We all know that you're really good with the rest, but are you practicing regularly with the rest?
I never practice with it. I honestly never practice with it. So I'm just very natural. I think because I've played since I was so small. I've been playing since I was 6 years old properly. So being that small, you have to use the rest, and so that's why I'm quite good with it.
So I've just seen that you recently changed your tip again. In Turkey, Enes has done that for you, but now Barry has done that for you now.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The tip was the same, but it was just overlapping the ferrule slightly. So Barry's fantastic. He has these laser beam goggles, and he just shaves it off. And to be honest, it's just good to get up and see Barry. So any excuse.
And my last question, how did you enjoy your time in Turkey?
Absolutely loved it. Thought it was absolutely fantastic. The fans were amazing. I had one lady that came up to me as I was going to the airport, leaving the hotel. I was about to get in my taxi, and she ran over to me and said, Kyren, I'm your biggest fan. Thank you so much for coming to Turkey. We really appreciated it. And I thought that was lovely that she did that. And I said, hopefully I can do better next year, and I'll see you here next year.
You were playing amazing, but it wasn't the result we expected, but still.
Yeah, it's just how it goes sometimes. You just have to dust yourself down, get back to the practice table, and make things right.
Yeah, I've just spoke to your brother, and he was telling me that you were practicing really hard and feeling really well before the buzz.
Yeah.
Just, can I hear your expectations?
I always come here to win it. You know, I don't want anything else other than a win. So, yeah, my form's really, really good. I'm practicing very hard and I feel very confident.
Thank you very much, Kyren.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.